Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome to the second episode of Harsh Worded, Tenderhearted.
We are your hosts. I am Kyra,
And I'm Natasha.
and today we will be talking about the fear of success and the Barbie premiere.
That's true. Barbie premiere looks.
Barbie premiere looks that takes priority. Actually, this morning, my brother was like, "Oh, what are you filming today for your podcast?" So I told him, "Fear of success." He's like, "You should talk about the Barbie premiere." And I was like, "Actually, we are talking about the Barbie
That's
premiere."
crazy. That's crazy.
So
That's
by the
crazy.
time this episode comes out, the Barbie movie will have just come out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so
We're going to see it the night before.
yes, on the 20th. It comes out on the 21st of July.
Yes.
We're just Barbie stands like that.
Barbie
I
girls
guess.
living
Barbie
in a Barbie
girls.
world. So, to start, we thought we would talk about success in general and what it kind of means to have a fear of success and what kind of comes with that. I was just thinking, I wanted to start off by saying before we talk about these things, I think we're coming from two very different stances in general, in the sense that she's been in school. You're 22.
Yes.
And
We're
you've been
different life stages.
Yeah, like she's been in school forever. Even not even life stages. Like, I think our views of success will differ because yours are very, very academic.
That's true.
You know, in mine, like, I was part time in high school.
That's kind of shifted for me though.
Okay, true.
Now that I'm like
True.
older and like kind of out of school now.
True. Like, my academic success goals stopped when I was about 17. So, and then I worked full time since then.
And that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, so mine are very environment work related.
Professionally.
Yeah.
So academic versus professional.
Yeah. And personal success falls in there for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what does it mean to have a fear of success?
Yeah, so just looking it up, we looked up the definition on Google, did a quick little Google search, and the consensus was that the fear of success is basically the fear that once you achieve something, you won't be able to maintain it, or you might get hurt because of it. So that's
Yeah, or like experience some sort of loss because of it.
so you're just scared of being successful or having that success.
Yeah, and I think it's driven by a lot of different things.
That was one thing that we agreed upon when we were talking about this episode before filming it, was that we think that there are a lot of different fears that sort of come into play when it comes to fear of success.
Right. I think our fear of success is driven by a lot of these things. I know personally I have a lot of fears surrounding failure and rejection. Right now I work for my mom and her boyfriend. He owns a couple businesses with his parents, I think, and they are my bosses. I go home with my boss. I eat dinner with my boss. I go to work with my boss. And I find that's really hard. And I find that since my mom's always kind of been in a position where she's always working, I've kind of always gone back to being in a position where I'm her employee. Like, she's my authority figure in like in work, which kind of blurs the lines, you know what I'm saying, of a personal life and a work life. But I a lot of my personal success, I don't have a lot of personal success goals. A lot of my worth comes from my work and what I achieve in my workplace, wherever I'm at the time. Sometimes I leave and I come back. And I think it fucks with me that, like, sometimes that my mom is my boss because I've grown up kind of not with the best relationship with my mom, but always kind of seeking her approval. So having to seek her approval at work and then at home and then
Yeah, it's like never ending.
yeah, it's hard. So I kind of like I go back into that position of like being a little girl again, wanting my mom's approval, but I'm actually 27 trying to get a job
Yeah,
done.
you're a whole adult.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So it kind of fucks with me a little bit. And since so much of my worth comes from my professional success and my achievements at work,
it kind of carries over into your personal life
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're so intertwined.
Yeah,
I
and
see.
it like it messes with me a little bit, so the fear of failure kind of goes all around. Like I have an even worse fear of failure at this job because it's my
It,
mom.
okay, yeah. Do you feel like there's more to lose, kind of?
Kind of, yeah, and I'm kind of like I need to impress her not just as her daughter but as an employee too.
Do you feel like you have to prove yourself more because of the circumstances of her being your boss?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. For sure. And I feel like the expectations are a little bit different, but I know some people would think like, "Oh,
It's
your
the
mom,
opposite.
yeah, your mom
Yeah.
gets lets you get away with everything." Like, no, like we're constantly we're talking about it at home all the time. We're bouncing around ideas in during our personal life, which also makes that hard. And I'm supposed to kind of just accept whatever responsibilities thrown my way because she's in that position, and like
Mm.
she gave me that job, and it just kind of makes it hard to feel like I'm successful at this job, and that really messes with me because so much of my worth comes from.
And I think something about that is that it kind of makes you feel like you're indebted in a way, because
Yes.
that
Yes.
if I were in your position, I'd be like, I'd want to like, I just feel indebted. Like I feel like
It's like
I
never
owe,
ending,
yeah,
never ending. Right, right. And it's like no matter what I succeed here, I'm still
yeah. It's like you gave me a job, like you were funding
alive
my
too.
life,
Like
yeah,
what? Yeah, no, exactly, exactly.
like you gave me everything, and like there's not really much I could do besides work really hard to
Mhm.
try my
Mhm.
best to repay that.
Mhm. And I do leave sometimes and I get jobs in like other not really other fields. The jobs that I've had since I've come into this industry are kind of all similar, but I'll leave and I'll go to the retail side for a little bit. And then if that store will close, I'll come back. So I am very, very thankful that I always have somewhere to come back to, regardless. But the dynamic is just kind of hard sometimes to feel like I'm successful
Yeah, and that
here.
dynamic too, also, like when it comes to fear of failing, like failing in general, I think that it hurts more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And it's hard too because a lot of people that work here that are kind of on the outside view me in different ways, whether it's positively or negatively, like I'm the boss's daughter. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, um, and we do have a lot of family that comes in and out of here, and that's also hard because it's kind of like,
It's difficult to work with your family.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is in general. So, I try not to be too hard with the staff in the sense that like I don't want I know I have the in my head when I go into it, I'm already thinking, "Oh my god, they hate me because I'm the boss's daughter." Do you know what I'm saying? I go in with that thought already because it's happened before and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of overcompensate sometimes. I don't want to say overcompensate because I don't think I do, but I go in and I kind of try to change that perception of like it's not a bad thing. Please don't think it's a bad
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
You know?
It's like you're capable of getting the job done. Like
Yes.
you have this job because you're good at it.
Right. Like I have to prove it to
Yeah.
everybody in the building at all times. So, and then we have people that will come into the office and my mom won't be there and I'll be like, "Oh, she's just stepped out for a second." And they'll be like, "Oh, I'll just tell you this you're the same thing."
Oh, so it's like you have two sides, you experience two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
like people view you as the boss's daughter, you're as competent.
Yes.
You're not
Exactly.
less competent. But then you also have
Exactly.
other people who view you as less competent. I
Exactly.
see, I see.
Exactly. So I just have like 10 different masks on at work at all times and I'm
It's
like
like
trying
sifting through them.
flip through them and sometimes I put the wrong one on and I'm like, fuck. I fucked up.
No, I kinda get that though. Like in academically.
Mhm.
So I've been in school for a very long time.
Mhm.
Like, and the goal growing up was always, okay, you're gonna go to med school, you're gonna be a doctor. And as I got older, I was sort of like, I was always set on this one path, and I was like, okay, I want to venture off. I want to see what other things that I kind of like, and long story short, I decided to take a gap year this year. Not like a gap year, just a break. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of at the stage where it's like everything's kind of gray, And I know last episode we mentioned like, oh, like gap hooses don't know gray. I'm learning what it is. I'm learning what it is.
She saw gray for the first time.
Yeah, for real. And trying to
What
find the
is
color
this?
back in my life.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but when I told my parents that I wanted to take a break and that I didn't want to go to medical school just yet, or like try to go or apply or anything, or go get a master's degree, I just wanted to like relax and take a break because I did school all throughout summer. So really, I only took one summer off.
Yeah, I remember the one year you were
It was
doing
last
co-op
year.
or shirks and you had to, I don't even remember, there was exams or something.
Yeah,
But I remember me and my mom having
you can say it. Anyway.
I remember me and my mom having a conversation being like, she hasn't had a summer off cuz you did it in high school too, no?
Yeah, there were a few summers in high school. I think 2 summers in high school where I did co-op all throughout.
Yeah,
It's basically like an internship.
we were like counting the
And
years
volunteering.
being like,
I did volunteering too in the summer.
yeah, like she had been in school for this amount of months straight, like not even like taking summers off. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy when we came to the realization.
I think from grade 10, so I was about 16 and onwards, until I was about, like 21, I was in school or I was doing something school related all throughout the summer. Like I was doing summer school, and there's one summer where I was doing summer school in high school. I was doing a course and volunteering at the same time. So I volunteered at a hospital. So I was at a hospital for 8 hours, sometimes 9 hours, just so I could finish my term early. And then I would go home and I would have to do homework.
And that's like 60 months straight. I just want to say, I just did the calculations.
Oh, you did the calculations?
60
Yeah, that's kind
months
of crazy.
straight. That is
So,
insane.
Yeah, I was feeling very burnt out by the end of this year, especially it's my 4th year. It felt like I was dragging myself to the finish line. I was so burnt out. And then, so when I told my parents that I wanted to take a break, one of the first things they said to me was, but you work so hard. And let me tell you, I remember looking them in the face and agreeing, but feeling sick to my stomach because I felt like a liar and I felt like a failure. Because I had this goal for so long, like this one goal, like this is what your one purpose in life. And then I didn't meet it, or I didn't even, like, the narrative around it was kind of like you didn't even try that hard to reach that goal. So it made me feel like a failure.
Like you're not there yet.
Yeah, even though like I know how hard I tried.
Right.
So to be told how hard I tried, like how hard I didn't try, or that I didn't try at all, when I know how hard I tried,
Right.
was like, oh my god, that was a loss. That was
Right.
that was a failure. I was like, I am a failure. I did not only fail myself, I failed like everybody around me, even though like you shouldn't like
right.
count your worth on like other people's expectations of you.
No, I feel. And
You
I feel that
know?
too because like I know I shouldn't base my worth on my
Yeah.
work. You know
but
what
you
I'm
still do
saying?
it but you don't put it into practice. And then like I failed a little girl who was like, I'm gonna be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, really, what do I owe my younger self? Like she doesn't exist. She just exists in my head. Like I am my younger self, you know? Like
Wait, what?
like
Say it one more time.
like technically I am my younger self. Like she's still me.
Yeah.
So really, what do I owe her?
I mean, I see where you're coming
You know,
from.
like
think, for
I
sure.
don't know how to articulate it in the way that it was articulated to me through a self-help book that I read.
How was it articulated to you?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I remember reading it and I was like, oh my god, like the world shattered.
The way that I'm taking it is that like she's still you, she's growing, she's evolving.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't want to be a doctor anymore.
Yeah. The
You
thing
know?
is like, and also I sort of had to learn how to want things for myself and not for other people,
Yes.
which is really difficult.
Yeah.
And that challenge was really riddled with like fear of failing and change.
Yeah.
Change too, because I was so used to the way things are.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think even like the definitions of success change
Yeah,
as you grow and as you like there's not one
like
specific,
your definition from when you're like 18 to now you're like 27.
which is crazy. How do they expect 18-year-olds? Do you know what I'm
oh
saying?
my god,
Like,
yeah,
it's
I know.
crazy.
No, we were doing
It plays into so
growing
many other
up.
things.
Yeah, growing up in school. I remember we were in elementary school, probably around like literally grade 4, like we were like 10, 11, 12, and we would go to the computer lab because this is back in the day. We didn't have little laptops and stuff. Um, we had a room full of computers, and we would go, and our teacher would sit us down, and we had to sign up for this one career finding website where they basically do, it's a personality test, and you do the personality test. We did it every year, and it matches you with the best career that fits your personality, like an aptitude test.
That's at like 10 years
Yeah,
old.
like 10 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And then we would do it again in high school, and you would basically like, yeah, so as a kid, you're like, okay, maybe this is what I'm like. You're so impressionable at that age.
Right, right.
You know?
I try not to even ask younger kids what they want to be when they grow up. I really don't think it's something they need to be thinking about.
It's really not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how everybody, like, they'll meet a kid for the first time, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, like the 4-year-old
You know?
is more concerned with like
Right, right.
the juice box that they want that their mom said they couldn't have anymore.
Right. Or even like 8 years old, or like, you know, I would start asking that at like maybe people, like when they start showing interest in it.
That's true.
You know, like whether that falls at 16.
It can do a lot of harm
15.
too.
I
Because
know.
as a child, like you can be like pushed into it.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, even if you have like no
Like convinced.
Yeah, convinced. Like parents could be like, I want my son to be Formula One world champion. And then
Yeah.
they start them off at like 3 years old. It's like, what is that? 3 years old,
Mhm.
3 year old. Like, what interests are they showing?
That's true.
And are they only showing it because you want them to be it?
That's true.
You know?
And like I know that that's hard, and I don't want to discredit the other side of that, because like I know what the other side of that is like, and that was also hard. So my parents were always the type to be like, whatever you want to do. And I remember sitting there being like so many times as I was younger, just being so overwhelmed.
Yeah, you're like,
At
somebody
the
tell me what to
options,
do.
yeah, at the
Yeah.
options that I had to fucking do. But
I feel that now.
at the same time, they were like, you have to like go to university, and like they were still very hard on like the academic side, but it was like, whatever you want to do with it is up to you. And then it's like, how do I even fucking pick my courses if I don't know what I'm doing? Because there's like a million things that I could be
Yeah.
doing, and I have absolutely no idea. So and now I have no post-secondary education. I graduated high school by the skin of my teeth. And is that the phrase?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know what it means, like, actually, but I know what it's
I
used
think
for,
it's,
and
like,
you used
just
it
big.
right.
Nice.
Like, I don't know where that saying comes from,
I know, right?
but you used it correctly.
Oh my
Good
god, I'm
job. Proud
dead.
of you.
But now I'm in the cannabis industry because I love cannabis, but also because it's a business that my parents run. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know if I would still be in cannabis if, like, I could still be working at a grocery store. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? So I don't have much to show for what I did in school at all. I don't want to say there was no guidance, because there was guidance academically. There was pressure academically, but there wasn't any suggestion. Well, there was suggestions, but
There
they
wasn't
were,
any pressure to be a certain thing.
yeah, and the suggestions were even like, if I showed a little bit of interest in something, it's why don't you be this and that. But then if my interest changed the next week, the career suggestions would be different. So it literally,
Yeah.
like, I am so appreciative of the fact that, like, literally no matter what I chose, it was going to be supported. But I just didn't know what to choose. So I didn't.
Why do you think did you not know how to choose or what to choose?
Because I'm a Libra.
Oh my
Just
god.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
An air sign. I'm also an air sign.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
I also am indecisive.
I don't
That's
know.
why I'm
I
in a
just-
gray period right now. Why I'm learning gray for the first time.
True.
Yes.
I think me not being able to choose too also had a lot to do with, now that I'm thinking of it, a fear of success. Like, I don't want to say I give up, because I am a very determined person, but sometimes, like, right before something gets really good, I'm like, wait a second. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like anything in my life, or if things are going really, really, really well and things are on the right path, I'm like, wait. And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but like I shouldn't always be thinking that.
I'm like that in the sense that when something good happens, I'm always scared that it's gonna like the rug's gonna be pulled from under my feet.
All of my hobbies and interests throughout my life have very often been like so far off from each other.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some of your hobbies.
And always like very short lived. I don't know if it has to do with any mental illness.
You know
but
what? I'm the same way in the sense that every one of my interests, I live in fear that they're just passing hyperfixations, and they'll
see, I don't live in fear.
not
I
fear, but
dive right in and absorb every fiber of my being.
Oh no, I
into
do that too. But once I realize, like, I'll become self-aware, like maybe like a week into me being obsessed with it,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, oh my god, do I actually like this because I like it, or do I like this because it's like, I don't know, something to pass the time, like it's just a new hyperfixation.
I literally just wake up and don't like it anymore.
Oh really?
Like, yeah, it's literally like a switch.
Interesting.
I wake up and I'm like, and on next.
Okay, never mind. Mine's like gradual.
You know what I'm
decline.
saying? Like it's so weird. So I just have so many like, I don't know. And then sometimes I'll revisit it and be like, huh. And then I'm like, don't
Not
like
the
it as
same
much.
thing.
Yeah,
Spark's
don't like
gone.
it as much. Yeah. I also a lot of times think like, oh my god, if I'm gonna fail, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know? And I'm such a perfectionist, so it's kind of like it's really hard to do something that you're not good at. So I thought
Do
that
you
a lot.
procrastinate a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. That makes sense though.
Yeah, and I thought a lot like if I do that and I'm bad at it, I'm not gonna like it, and then I'm gonna waste 4 years on it.
Is the thing more about wasting your time or more about being bad at it?
Probably being, I don't know, both, because if I was good at it, I'd spend 4 years at it.
Okay, true.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And not mind. But how can I even be sure? Fear of the unknown.
So do you have to be good at it before you start?
No, I'll usually give things a try. Like I didn't think we love to go-kart.
Oh,
I didn't think I'd be good at go-karting. And I remember saying it the first time, like I would go in and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
She still gets scared.
Yeah, I still
Even
get
though she
scared.
beat me last time, first time. Oh my
First
gosh.
time.
I told my brother, he was in shock.
So was my mom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So was I.
But so was I. I was
We last lap, we were neck and neck.
Oh my god.
It was a battle to the line.
It was crazy. I'm
crazy.
gonna get my brother to film it.
Okay, good.
If we go this
Wonderful.
week. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be good at that. I didn't think I was gonna be good at like tennis. We've taken up tennis
We've
too.
taken up tennis. We're pretty good at tennis.
Talk about multiple like different
hobbies.
So I'll usually try things. I'll try everything usually, but if I'm not good at it or if it scares me, no, that's not true.
If you don't have the potential to be good at it right away,
Yeah,
you are
I'm
put
it's
off by
wraps,
it.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
and then I'll just like, regardless of how I feel about it, I'll just convince myself I don't like it. You don't like it.
Gaslight yourself
you
into
don't, yeah, I'm like,
not
you don't
liking
like it. You don't need it. You're not good at it anyway. Like you're never gonna be good at it.
Aw, you're your own worst critic.
I know, literally. And I'm very hard on myself. We were saying that we're both very hard on ourselves. Like,
this is just an example of us
I'm
being hard on
vile to
ourselves.
myself.
You, all the personalities in your head are just throwing tomatoes.
But sometimes when I'm like dissociated, like not saying anything, just like looking out into the distance, and I say that I'm distracted, it's actually two different personalities playing, like fighting over that last musical chair's chair. Like wrestling on the ground.
I'm so dead.
Wait, I just wanted to touch on Miranda Sings 1 second, really quick, before we move on to our little segment. Because I was so passionate about it last episode, there are no words to describe how awful I feel for that ukulele, that press team, marketing team, PR team. And I have always, like, my love for Trisha Paytas has never wavered and will never, ever, ever waver.
Isn't Colleen Ballinger, like, didn't she put her little song on all the streaming services and like monetized it?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, I was seeing stuff on the internet about that.
That's insane.
Yeah, if it's on Spotify, I know that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, like we said, we're Barbie girls in a Barbie world. So, what better Barbie girls to rate the looks of the Barbie world premiere pink carpet in Los Angeles? Margot Robbie as Miss Barbie. I
loved it.
I loved it. It definitely wasn't my favorite premiere look of hers so
no.
far.
Agreed.
But I did love it. Margot Robbie always slays. Miss Barbie herself. Fit her like a glove.
She looked great.
I just think it was the black that threw me off.
Yeah, I expected her to wear pink at the world premiere.
Yes. I think it was just the black that threw me off, but I am a huge fan.
No, she slayed.
And
Yeah.
I give her
with the long gloves.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? The little rose.
True.
Love that.
I really like how her stylist is putting her in Barbie clothes. Barbie outfits. Like, they're dressing her after Barbies.
Yeah, that's
Love
true.
that.
That's true.
Was it expected? Probably. Was it an obvious choice? Yeah. Did she slay? She did.
True. 8.5 out of 10.
Yes, 8.5 out of 10. I agree with that.
Moving on to Ryan Gosling, Mr. Ken. Mr.
Loved
Barbie.
it.
Obsessed.
I loved it. The
Obsessed.
pink on pink
I
with
know.
the necklace with the E for his wife. Are you
I
kidding
know.
me?
Obsessed.
Love it. He's wearing Gucci. Of
Yes.
course. Love Gucci.
10 out of 10
Gucci
from
girl.
me.
Oh, yeah. He slayed.
10 out of 10 from me.
I think I agree with that, too.
Dua Lipa was
Dua
Mermaid
Peep.
Barbie.
She also slayed.
Slayed.
The
So I need that dress.
It was a Tiffany's dress.
Oh my god.
See, it was like mesh.
Jaw on
Fit
the
her
floor.
perfectly. Honestly, this is my 10 out of 10.
Oh my, so hot.
Yeah,
Oh
amazing.
my god. Speechless. 10 out of 10. Okay,
What's
I
next?
have Greta Gerwig.
The direct. Okay, I love Greta Gerwig. She
Yeah.
she directs her two other movies that she directed, Lady Bird and A Little Women 2019. Some of my favorite movies.
Really?
Amazing. Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
I was so excited when I found out she was doing the Barbie movie because I know it's going to be so good. It's going to be about loss and girlhood and pain and angst, but still really good and fun and fresh. And I was like, you know
True.
what? I'm so excited. I was like, if anybody can do, like, it's safe in her hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, Miss
I-
Gerwig in the all pink Valentino.
I love the
Love.
pink on pink again.
Yes.
Pink.
For the Barbies.
Love it.
Don't really like the blazer, though.
I was going to say. Yeah.
Not a big fan of it.
Same. Same.
Would have loved to see more of the silhouette of the dress underneath.
Same. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes. That's all I really have to say about that.
I give it,
Like a 7 out of 10.
I was going to say, yeah, 7.5 maybe. Gotta give her credit where credit is due. She did stay on theme. She is all pink on pink. She's wearing the little Barbie heels, you know, the pink little
She's blonde.
heels. Right?
Barbie's an iconic blonde.
And I do love, like, as much as she's covered up, it's still, like, bold,
Yes.
you know? Love that. Moving on to America Ferrera, who plays Gloria.
Okay. I don't love the color.
Really?
I like it, just like I wish she had something that made her stand out more. Like, I love the dress.
That's true.
You know, I love how it looks on her.
I like the color against her skin tone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also a die-hard America Ferrera fan, like kind of like how Brooke Schofield is with Charlie D'Amelio. That's me with America Ferrera. So, I don't know why. It's such like a niche obsession, but I've always been obsessed with America Ferrera.
Wait, is she? Because she has that cute little pink purse, and I don't like how the dress and the purse, like the two shades of pink, they don't do it for me.
I personally
We'll give her a 6.5 out of 10,
6.5 out of 10.
or maybe 7 out of 10.
I am not the biggest fan of the purse with the fit.
Agreed.
I wish she would have
Agreed.
gone with like a white purse or like just a matching in general purse. but I do like the fit. It is kind of giving prom girl,
Okay, yeah.
but prom Barbie.
Yeah, prom Barbie.
And I love it. I'm here for it, and I give her an 8. Next, we have Michael Cera, who plays Alan.
Oh, he kind of popped off. He kind of looks like he's going to
He
watch
fucking
Wimbledon, though.
popped off. Loved it.
I loved it. I think
I
I did
loved
not
it.
expect it from him either.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, his stylist did a good job.
yep.
Great. I'm giving him also a 7 out of 10.
I'm giving
8
him,
out of 10,
yeah, I'm giving him an
actually.
8 out of 10 too, for sure. Then we have Kate McKinnon, who plays Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie. Kate McKinnon, the woman you are. Love it.
I love it. It's not my favorite, but I do love it.
I know. I love it.
Love the shoes.
The metallic silver
Yeah,
shoes.
love the shoes.
Yeah, I
love the
agree.
way the shoes complement the outfit. She could have gone for an all pink moment,
Yeah, but she
and
didn't.
I like it. I like.
She
the
didn't go
shoes.
for the all pink moment. She went for the silver shoes. A little pop of something different.
Yeah, and I respect it. It's
She looked great.
yeah, it's like it's mature,
Mm-hmm.
but still trendy, and bold, and Barbie.
Yeah, I'm giving
love
her
it.
an 8.5 out of 10.
I'm giving her an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Well, 8.5 for the shoes. 8.5 for the shoes, for sure. And I do appreciate the pockets with no bag. Then we have Issa Rae, who is President Barbie.
Very presidential, her look. I think very presidential Barbie.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of giving Hunger Games, but like in a good way.
I'm dead.
in a good way
I'm
though.
dead.
Like she's from the capital, but
That's
she's
true.
slaying. She's giving.
That's
what
true.
She wants to be giving. What she needs to be giving. It's given.
I mean, I would never wear it personally. I do love it on her. I wish that the bust area was a little bit more fitted. For sure.
Yeah, it looks a little loose. In this
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah. Not always a fan of a shoulder pad moment, but love it on this dress on her.
Yeah,
It looks really,
great.
really good. Yeah.
With her makeup and her purse.
Love the slit in the front.
I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10.
I'm
Maybe a 10 out of
giving-
10.
Really?
Actually, no, maybe a 9.5 out of 10 or a 9.
I'm giving this one an 8.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I just like the vibes.
8.5 or 9. I might have gone with a different purse maybe. So 8.5.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of clutches.
Yeah. And I think the color clashes a little bit with the pink. It's not like the
Yeah,
right
that's
pink on
fair.
pink moment. You know?
See, that's how I felt about America's purse and her dress.
Okay, fair. Yeah. No, I feel. Okay, then we have Alexandra Shipp, who is Ryder Barbie.
Love it.
I do too.
Love it.
The only problem I have with it is I don't think it's very Barbie. I don't think it's Barbie
no,
enough.
honestly, if you told me that was from a Little Mermaid premiere,
I'm
I'd believe
dead. Do you know what I'm saying?
it. Yeah.
But I do love it.
No, I love it.
Just not
looks
for this
amazing.
particular event. She does look amazing.
Am I saying you have to wear pink to the Barbie premiere? No.
It's true, but I love a theme.
Yeah.
Love a theme. Love when everybody's in theme. I think I give the look. Also, her figure is
I
amazing.
know. She's so gorgeous.
She looks so good. But I think I give the look a 9.
Yeah.
But for the
I give it a 9.
event, yeah, for the event, I think I give it a 7.
Really?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
for the
for
Barbie.
circumstances.
It's like when people go to the Met Gala, are off theme, but still look good.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Hari Neff looks great.
Hari Neff looks great.
Great. Amazing. Love the glitter.
I know that I said I didn't like the black. I was thrown off by Margot Robbie's black, but I think it was because of the bodice of the dress. I think this one's more fitted. The bodice of this one is more fitted to be like a black Barbie dress. But yeah, I love it. It again is giving a little bit of prom Barbie,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
but
It works,
I'm not
though.
complaining. Exactly. It works and it looks great. I give her a 7.5 or 8.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
appropriate. I agree with that.
Okay, so next we have Anna Cruz Kane, who plays Supreme Court Justice Barbie. So Anna Cruz Kane,
Very presidential. She looks like a first lady.
yes, and she's actually, you know what, I was looking at last night. I didn't know she's Filipino,
Oh, really?
so she's actually wearing.
You know what? The
Make sure
silhouette.
your mom doesn't. Make sure your mom doesn't listen to this because you're gonna be really disappointed. This is Filipino
You
dress.
You can see
It's
the
a
influence in
turno.
especially the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
The shoulders?
So this is a turno, and I guess she's been wearing them to all of the like incorporating them
Oh my
into all of
God.
her Barbie premiere
I love the
looks.
representation.
Right. I respect it.
I'm gonna give her a 9.5 just for that.
For that, I right. But I do love it. I love the way the colors work together.
Yeah.
Love the glam. Love the sleeves.
It's great. I think it's amazing.
It's great. 9.5.
Next up is Simu
Who plays Other Ken?
Other Ken. The blue threw me off, not gonna lie.
Really?
I love it. I like it. It's a nice shade of blue.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't get the memo. Have you seen cast pictures of all of them together?
Yes.
I love the blue. Great blue. Ken shade blue.
Yes, Ken. That's
Love
what I was
that.
thinking. It was a very Ken blue. I think
It
I
looked great.
personally would have gone with white shoes, maybe.
Yeah, just to match with your shirt.
Yeah, but I love
Keep
it.
the light theme.
I love the blue.
Yeah, honestly, I think he looks great. He got a lot of flack on Twitter. I know about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
Don't know what his little vest moment's going on there.
I
the
know.
buckles. Not sure I like that.
I would have gone without, for
Yeah.
sure.
But other than that, good look.
Yeah, because
Solid
of the
look.
buckles and the shoes, I think I give it an 8.5.
Oh, I'm giving it an 8.
8.5 for me, for sure. Ariana Greenblatt. Ariana Greenblatt.
She's great.
She's
giving.
Stunning.
Wow.
I know. I know. Like this
And she
one,
knows.
She knows.
She's giving.
knows
She's confident.
it.
She's slaying.
Oh
Love.
my god, that train. I am
Amazing.
obsessed.
Like the bodice.
I was gonna
corset.
say like the sheer bottom. I can't. I'm obsessed.
It's great.
I am obsessed. Again, a little sprinkle of the same event that Alexandra Shipp and
Yeah, you know what? Her look is kind of giving me the same vibes as America Ferrera's.
really.
Yeah, I think it's just a satin bodice though. That's
okay,
why.
true.
Because America's
True.
look was also like silky satin.
Yeah, that's true. I do love it though. Fits her so well.
Oh, I think it's great.
Minimal
giving her a
jewelry, I love
9.5.
it. Yeah, I'm giving her 9.5 as well. Then we have a couple people from the soundtrack. So we'll start off with Carol G.
Oh, she was there?
Yes. It's giving Y2K Barbie.
Yes. Hair's giving
Mm.
mermaid Barbie. I kind of live for it.
That's true. I think I have respect for the skirt on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I like the shirt. I'm not sure I love them together.
I think I like them together.
You do?
Yeah. Like she looks good.
I think she looks great. It's not my favorite of the night for sure.
I think the texture of the top
Mixed
This-
with the pattern of
mixed
the
with-
skirt,
yeah.
right?
I
I'm
think-
definitely. I don't know. I can't get fully on board with this
maybe
one.
a 8 or 7.5.
I'd give her like a 6.5, 7 for me, for sure. I think. Who did I give anyone else a 6?
I think so, but I don't remember who.
Maybe a 7. Then we have Billie Eilish.
Classic Billie. She's wearing
Yeah.
shoes.
Again, Billie's one of those people who can never do any wrong in my eyes.
I don't like the shoes, and that's pretty much it.
But-
That's all I have to say about her outfit.
Fair. I probably would have picked different
Kind of
shoes.
giving Patrick Star just a little bit. But
I'm
I love Patrick
dead.
Star, so and I love Billie Eilish.
Yeah, but I love the look. I'm giving her like.
I like how her socks match her shirt.
I know,
The color
right?
coordination, love it.
Love it. Love the pink tie on the pink shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
She looks happy to be there.
Right.
I would love to be there.
The color contrast hit.
True.
I love it. I'm giving her.
7.5.
I'm giving her an 8.5.
Yeah.
Then we have Nicki Minaj.
Okay, I have things to say about Nicki Minaj. I thought she was gonna wear pink.
I know.
I was excited for her to wear pink.
I love Nicki Minaj, and I was so excited to see what she wore.
Don't get me wrong, she looks great.
She looks
still
great.
a Barb.
Yeah, Barb always.
This Barb just wishes she wore pink,
Right?
especially when her fan base is called Barbs.
You'd think.
Yeah, you think Barbie things? Like-
Again, looks great.
I love her hair though.
I do love.
love when
her
she does her hair like
I
that.
know. She looks great. But for the event, I think I'm gonna have to give her a 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Hate to say it.
Hate to say it, but I was a little bit let down with that one. By that one. Hey, next we have Ava Max.
Ava Max was there. She's giving.
She's
She's
Giving.
giving. She always gives though, I feel.
I know. I was obsessed.
She never walks out of her house looking like trash.
It's true.
She always looks
never.
good.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. And
With the
not
glasses?
I know.
Love.
and not everybody could pull that off.
No,
Not
everybody.
everybody. There's no way. But she
She does
fucking
it gracefully.
yeah, she ate that shit up. Like
Devoured. How many letters in devoured?
crazy.
8.
That's good. Like the gloves, oh my god. I don't love a glove on everybody,
No.
but I love this glove.
Oh, her
on
glove
her.
really ties it together.
Obsessed. I give it like a 9.5.
Oh yeah, same.
For sure. For sure. Mark Ronson and Grace Gummer. Hate.
They look like they're going to a business meeting.
Hate. I don't hate them. I hate his outfit. Hers isn't as bad. Hers is not as bad as his.
I can see what he was trying to do with the outfit.
I can't even see what he was trying to do. I'm not even going to lie.
I'm not even gonna try and explain it, to be honest. It's too
Oh
difficult
my
to explain.
god.
She looks great.
Right? Hers was a lot better. I think I'd give her maybe a 7, 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Him, I would give a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's giving 5.
I'm not into it at all.
Don't like his shoes.
I know. Like, in the slightest. I don't get it. Okay. We have Alex Earl.
She was at the Barbie premiere?
She was at the Barbie World
I
premiere.
don't like it that much. I don't like the color.
I would love it if it was a baby pink.
Yes.
I do love the gold. I think
the color
it's-
looks great on her.
Yeah, I think it's still giving Barbie. I think it's giving a little bit of Cinderella Barbie. Or like
Yeah,
Belle Barbie.
yeah.
You know? Not like Barbie
Or
Barbie.
even like a light blue. I feel like she'd look really nice in light blue.
Yes. Yes. But I love like the shape and the fit of the dress.
Yes, I agree.
Fits her very, very well.
Oh, I give her like an 8 out of 10. Maybe 7.5.
I give it 8.5.
I think 8. I think solid 8.
Okay, so that about wraps it up for today.
Hope you enjoyed.
Thank you to everyone who listened to this episode, our last episode.
Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for the hate comment. We got our first hate comment.
On Instagram. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at harshwordedpod. YouTube, Harshworded Tenderhearted. Make sure you're watching the video. We have a little bit of a different setup today because it was raining,
Yes.
but we're doing what we can.
always pumping out that content.
Exactly. Follow us on TikTok as well at harshwordedpod. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening again.
And we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Slay.
Woo!